Okay. Can you hear me now? Hey, sweetheart, I love you, darling. Can you hear me now? Oh, okay. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I'm fixing to start baking this evening. I love you, darling. How's my son-in-law doing? Is he already at work? Yeah. The sun's shining down here. It's 36 degrees. It's turning winter time down here. But it's supposed to be in the 50s and 60s for a few days, and I am so proud. So, are you working this morning? I had the sound off on that. Uh, but I bought my stuff to make banana bread and pecan bread, and I bought some orange juice. I thought I'd make an orange juice for too. So I picked up my Walmart order yesterday for Christmas, and oh, you got snow. Oh, send me some snow cream, darling. I have been wanting snow cream. I've got milk, sugar, and vanilla. I've got a whole gallon of milk and sugar and vanilla, and I'm ready for some snow. But we ain't got there ain't no chance of snow here the next 10 days. I've already looked at the forecast. Yeah, I love you, sweetheart. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Have you talked to Joseph and Nathaniel lately? Oh, me. But I tried the video of my Walmart call yesterday when I come in. I could never get the live stream up. I don't know what I done right this morning. So I'm sitting here in the recliner, and but the sun's shining so bright. There's not a snowflake looking in my area at all this morning. I should have fixed my hair before I got on here. But I got my hair fixed yesterday, but I slept on it last night. But I'm getting excited about Christmas. I still haven't got my Christmas tree up. Oh, no, you hadn't talked to them. But when you do, tell them I love them bunches and bunches and bunches. And I'm going to send them a box of baked goods too. So I'll call you. Just give me the address. When you call me, just give me their addresses. Have you got their addresses? Thank you, sweetheart. You are too, sweetheart. You are beautiful. You've been beautiful ever since the day you was born. I've got three beautiful kids. Oh, okay. I'll get them. I don't want to put the addresses on here on chat. But when I talk to you, I'll get my pen and paper ready. And I'm going to send them what I send you, and the rest of them are down here. I'm going to Andy's 20th, but they're going to have their Christmas over there. And I had never been in their house. I can't wait to see you. You can see where Elizabeth, Andy, and Brian, and Pam, and Bob. And then me and Ricky will have ours the day after Christmas because they're going to Brenda's mom and daddy's Christmas Day. And I can't wait to get started. I hope I'm feeling better than I was Thanksgiving. I was down. I couldn't do anything. I never did get my. I had my devil egg plate laying out beside the table. I never did get my devil eggs made. I was absolutely, completely exhausted. But I'm 84 years old. I'll be 85 years old in March. I'm getting old, you know it. But my health is good. As arthritis has got me down, especially in my legs. I stood up during Thanksgiving. Okay, I love you too, sweetheart. You have a great day and God bless you, darling. Tell my son-in-law I love him bunches and bunches and bunches. I'm going to get in there and put my makeup on. I got to go to Walmart and pick up my medicine about 12:30. So I will talk to you later, sweetheart. Tell Doug I love him bunches and bunches, darling. You have a great day too, sweetheart. Yep. I'll talk to you later, sweetheart. I've got three more people in here. I'll let live stream this for a little while. Good morning, everyone that came in. Thank you so much. I hope y'all are having a beautiful day. It's pretty here. I don't know where y'all from, but I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm going to start baking my stuff this evening. And I've got people lives up north and the rest of the family's down here. And I'll just send theirs up north. But I just hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. And I've been trying. I've had a rough year this year. I've been in the hospital twice and in a nursing home for a while back during the spring and part of summer. But I'm feeling better now. I'm back on my feet. And it just, uh, God has been good. My health is good. I went to the doctor the other day and my blood work and everything was perfect. Blood pressure was perfect. So I hope to. I hope I can keep on going till I'm at least 90 years old. I've only got 6 years to go. So that I worked for till I was 76 years old. I retired 8 years ago. I was a greeter at Walmart, my second job, and I was there 13 years. And then the place where I retired from the first time I worked at a pencil factory. Okay, so I just hope everybody has a Merry Christmas. I see everybody's gone now. Okay, darling. Thank you, sweetheart. I'll be right back. I'm checking something. Wait a minute. I'll be right back. I'm checking something here. So my daughter was sending me something information on Facebook. Okay, let me get back over here. All right. I hope whoever you are, thank you so much for joining. But I was talking to my daughter and she sent me some information on Facebook. But I hope you're doing all right, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas. Like I said, I'm going to start baking this evening. Hey, now I've got somebody else to do. Thank you for coming. I just hope everybody's having a wonderful day. So I have been blessed. I'm 84 years old. My health is good. If arthritis will just calm down. Like I said, I was in the nursing home this, this year and in the hospital for a couple of times. With arthritis, I couldn't hardly walk. And they got me back on my feet. They was good. But I've got a big family, and I can't get them all together anymore. Part of them live up north, and some of them live around here. But I'm going to one of my grandsons and my daughter and her oldest one right before Christmas. So I'm trying to get ready for Christmas, and I'm enjoying. I love it when I feel a little bit cooking. So, uh, I, I just hope you're doing all right, whoever's in here. So I have been blessed. I've got a big family. I've got 14 great grandchildren. So I've got a big family. So I have been blessed. I love the Lord, and I want to, you know where I'm going when I leave this old world. And but oh, I've got 3 people in here now. 4. Oh my goodness! Thank y'all so much for joining my chat live stream. Like I said, I don't look good, but I woke up early this morning, never did get up and fix my face and put my makeup on. But I guess I look good, pretty good for 84 years old. Um, but the sun is shining this morning and it's 36 degrees. So I love to sew. When my kids were growing up, I sewed for them and me and my son. I made us all a red dress one Christmas and made him a red blazer. He was just a little bitty thing. I got a picture of that on Facebook. I sewed all three of me and my 2 girls a long dress for Christmas, and I made him a red blazer. I always did love to sew. My mother made a lot of my clothes. It's just not to come out of the store. My mama was an excellent seamstress. And I don't do too bad either. But I made 10 quilts last year and gave them away for Christmas. My 3 kids and my 7 grandbabies. So, but I've been sick this year and I hadn't been able to work on the quilts this year. And I've got 15 quilts together back there. But like I said, I hadn't felt like doing it this year. But that goes with age, I guess. My mother passed away when she was 80. I miss my mom and daddy so much. They was good Christian people. Uh, but uh, but I picked up my groceries yesterday. I'm going to make banana bread and pecan bread, and I got some orange juice to make an orange loaf for Christmas. So I'm going to give each uh, child and grandbabies and make some peanut butter balls and fudge and peanut butter candy and make them a sack full of goodies to give them for Christmas. So I can't hardly wait. I hadn't even got my Christmas tree up yet. I just got busy, and I'm planning. I've got ordered me some hostas plants, and I've got them sitting all over in the. I've got about 70 of them. Some of them already started growing. I got one hostas plant that's already about a foot and a half tall, and I got. But I bought seeds, but those seeds never did come up. They come up and made little flowers, and they just fell over the next day and died. So I've got some with roots and bulbs, and they're growing. So I've had 12, no, let's see, 7 more to plant yesterday in them. I've got them out in the hall and the bedroom and lined up around the living room. They'll be all right. It's just my son and his 2 children and him and his wife and the other grandmother of those 2 children coming. But I enjoy Christmas so much. I just can't get everybody together anymore. And they get up and get their own families. And but I'm just blessed. I've just been blessed with good health. I didn't have arthritis everywhere. I fell and broke my shoulder about 10 years ago. Arthritis set up in it, and I can't get my arm up to even fix my hair. I have to go to the beauty shop every week to get my hair fixed. I can't fix my hair. I can't roll my hair up with one hand. And I should use a curling iron, but I like my hair rolled up. And I'm able to go every week. So it just, if y'all will tell me, just say something, I'll know who you are. I was lucky to get live streaming. Like I said, I tried to live stream my Walmart haul yesterday, and I could never get it to work. I don't know what I done wrong. And then I don't know what I done right this morning. But I had it sitting on the counter over there, but next to the stove. That's where I put everything when I make a Walmart haul. And I'm sitting here in my recliner now. So, I keep the TV on. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Oh, let me get. Okay, I had the video going that way. You don't have to scraping everything. Somebody was building a house and putting bricks and spinning. When they make a layer, they put that stuff on there before it stick together. And they were scraping. I'd had that on for a while, but I love to sew. Uh, I used to flea market. Uh, I used to set up the craft shows, but I've got so old now I can't do that. And I started flea marketing back when my children were growing up. And I did that till about 10 years ago. And I found a place in Alabama. They sold irregular towels. And I'd bring them home, go down there. I had a van. I'd go down there and fill it up. And I was working, and I'd sit and hem towels at night. And every one of them was good. I didn't have no coils on them or not, but I had to hem them. And I wore out 2 sewing machines, and then I bought me one here several years ago. Does everything but wash dishes. And but I hadn't sold it all this year. But like I said, I made 10 quilts last year, and gave it all for Christmas. It didn't take long. I cut them out, and then I pieced them together, and that didn't take long. What took long is I put the batting and the backing on it, and I stitched it on top by hand. I done a good job. My mother made quilts and made us all a quilt before she passed away. I treasure that so much. And mine's got what Mama made for me is Dutch doll quilt. It's beautiful. So I collect recipes. I've got several cookbooks. But every recipe I find on the internet, I've got in a folder in my email, and I guess I got 400 or 500 uh, recipes in that folder. I told my kids I'd have to live to 1,000 years old to make it all. But I like recipes. I was cooking when I was growing up. When I got tall enough to reach the stove, I started cooking. My mother was a good cook, and I learned from her. And I used to feel better than I used to, but I'm a little, like I said, I've slowed down a lot. And that happened. And I'm still here, and I am so thankful I'm able to get up and walk now. Like I said, I was in the nursing home a few weeks this year, and I was in the hospital twice. I couldn't walk, and I had to get the ambulance to come and get me one time to take me to the hospital. I couldn't walk. They got me. They had to bring the wheelchair up on the porch to get me in it, and then roll me down, put me on the thing, put me in the ambulance, and I was in there for several days taking therapy. Then I come back home, and I was in the I went in the nursing home after that. The first time I was in the hospital, and then I was in there for a while, and then I got out of the nursing home, and then it wasn't long I was back in the hospital. I had trouble with my stomach. It got irritated, and I'm still on medicine to control that. So it's been back in the spring or like early summer when I was in that. But I thank y'all, everybody, for being here. It's a blessing. I appreciate everybody. I love everybody. I was a greeter at Walmart, and that was just my cup of tea. I retired from my regular job when I when I got out of high school, and I retired at 62, and I couldn't live on Social Security, so I went to Walmart a year later, and they hired me as a greeter, and I just praise God because I love to meet people. I made more friends up there, and they've got rid of the greeters here in town, but I love that job. I did, and I loved it. But I worked there for 13 years, and I cried when I had to retire. I didn't want to retire, but I got where I couldn't do it anymore. There's a time to quit, but I couldn't live on Social Security. But my children's father passed away 2 years ago, so I got to draw off of him. So I'm I'm growing more now. So, but that was, but I prayed for him to get better, and he didn't. But it wasn't meant to be. So, but the Lord has blessed me so much. I've just been blessed. Uh, this was my mother's house when she passed away, and I got it. And she's been gone 26 years. So I've kept it up. About a few years ago, I had to put a new roof on it. I've got a bathroom that leaked, and I've got to get that fixed after I get property taxes paid in January or February. But the half brass is leaked, and it cost several $1,000s to get it done. That's when I get my property taxes paid. I'll get that done. Otherwise, the house is in good shape. I've kept it up. But those hostas I planted, I have got 70 something pots around here, and some of them are. One of them, the hostas I planted with bulbs, and they bloom, they grew, and the ones I planted yesterday, it's got roots to it. To hostas, and they'll grow. But I've got several of them. I'm gonna dig holes, get out there and plant them around the house and put a bunch out in the middle of the back and put bricks around it so they can mow my yard and put them under trees, around trees. And I can't wait till next spring to get that done. I'll have to get my son up here to dig holes for me. Uh, but I can't wait to get it spruced up. I've been here 26 years. I should have already done that, but I'm not interested in plants. And I'm going to, some of them are going to be, let me get a picture of one of them. Just a minute. There's one of the pictures of it. It's going to be 5 feet tall. And I about, I think I ordered 10 of those. And those are the ones that's blooming so good. But that's hostas. Isn't that pretty? I'm going to put them out each corner of my house and then put behind my patio and put them back there. But that's going to be so pretty. And then I've got other different kinds planted. But that is so pretty. I thought that was so pretty. So I can't wait to get them out next spring. They're in pots now. I've started them. Oh, I started them last. I should have planted them during the summer, but I didn't. I didn't get an idea to do it till here lately. But I got 70-something little gallon flower pots sitting all everywhere. I had some plastic big tubs I've set them in so I could water them, and the ones I planted yesterday, there's 7 of them, had roots to it. They're hostas. I've got them in little things to sit under the thing. I've got a lot of uh, things to catch the water when they come out. I've got to find a place to put them. I have to clean something out in one of the bedrooms to get them out. Then I've got a few more, about 4 or 5 more orders coming in with the bulbs, and I can't wait to get here. It's going to be, some of them's going to come in January, but some of them's going to come in the rest of this month. But I have enjoyed working in that. I've had dirt under my fingernails and everything. I just got through drinking a cup of coffee. It's almost dinner time. Here it's about 11 o'clock. So I've got 4 people in here this morning. Good morning, everybody that came in. Thank you so much for coming visiting me today. But I hope everybody has a wonderful Christmas. It's the Lord's birthday. I've been so blessed with good health. And I went to the doctor the other day and I had to have a shot for my bones. And they took my blood work, and everything was just perfect. I was praising God when I left that doctor's office. They gave me a shot for my bones. But I didn't know how my blood work turned out, but it turned out perfect. My blood pressure was fine. I was diabetic. The sugar was fine. My heart was all right. Kidneys was all right. I have truly been blessed. I told my daughter I was going to live when I was 140. I don't know I'm going to shoot for 140. I'm a kidding. I don't want to live that long. So the old people in the New Testament live longer than that, uh, but I have been blessed. The Lord's been good to me. I raised my 3 children after their daddy left, and had them in church and sit and sewed for them. And my son played. When he was little, he played on the church team for the young boys. And I met myself on the road sometimes. I was working, then I'd have go ball field, let him play. But and my girls, they're good. But I got three children. I got two boys. I mean, two girls and one son, and I got 7 grandchildren and 14 great grandchildren. I have got a big family. So I'm glad I got this live stream doing because I make a video on my camera and it won't come out. I can't get it out. I made a video on my cell phone today and made 2 or 3 videos just trying to get it to work. I couldn't get it off the phone either to my editing program, so I don't know if it's my editing program or what. Uh, I don't know. I've got they've upgraded my editing program. I've got one to share. And then I tried to get it off my cell phone and right onto the YouTube without the editing program. And that didn't work either. I don't know what's wrong. So, but I've had I started on YouTube. I got me a computer about 30 years ago. I wore out 3 or 4 computers. I've got 3 desktop computers and I wore out 2 laptops now. This is my 3rd laptop I've had. And I stay on it. I sit with the TV on and sit on. I listen to a lot of YouTube and I listen to gospel music and I share that on Facebook. And it just does my soul good to listen to gospel music. But my daddy was an electrician, and when I was growing up, and we started moving around when I was 10 years old. We moved to South Carolina, and then he went to work at Oak Ridge in East Tennessee after that. Uh, we went to Baltimore, Maryland. He worked up there. Uh, then he went to Illinois and worked there for a while, and then Ohio worked there for a while. And then he got a job. The Union Hall out of Chattanooga sent him to New York City. We moved up there, and he worked up there in New York City for 4 years. We went up there. We left the trailer here. I was raised in the trailer because Daddy moved. We moved around so much. And we went up there and rented a house. And we got up there, and he found out he's going to be up there a few years. And we came back home and got the trailer and parked it in Bayonne, New Jersey. And then we had a 37-foot trailer. And then my brother and I had bunk beds in the back. And when we got older, he went and bought a bigger trailer. And back then, a 50-foot trailer was 8 feet wide and 50 feet long, and it was like a mansion after we lived in a small trailer. Then we moved to Bayonne, New Jersey after that. And then when he bought that big trailer, he told the salesman, says, if you find me a place to put that trailer, I'll buy it for you. So we moved to Moonachie, New Jersey in the trailer park, and it had a lot of trailers in it. I went to school. Me and my brother went to school in Woodridge, New Jersey. They didn't have schools in Moonachie. But I even remember their address up there. It's 103 Moonachie Avenue, and the trailer park was Metropolitan Trailer Park. And I've got a sharp mind. That's the only thing that works good right now is my mind. I remember things. I remember my mama when I was started to school. We had 8 grades, 1 teacher, and Mama, they didn't have a lunchroom. It was out in the country. Mama had to fix my lunch every day to take to school. And I was 10 years old when I was in the 4th grade when we moved to South Carolina. I had been to Chattanooga, I think. That was the first time I'd been out of the state when my daddy got a job down there. I enjoyed meeting people. I made friends everywhere I went, and I'm still friends with a lady I live next door to in New Jersey. Me and her still chat on Facebook. She's a nice lady, and we've been friends for 70 something years. So, but I never did have no trouble making friends. So I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes, and I've got to check and see when my I'm gonna make bread. I'm waiting on my throwaway loaf pans to come in. They're supposed to be delivered today. And then I've got to start making banana bread and pecan bread. And I've got orange juice to make orange loaf. And then I'm gonna make peanut butter balls, fudge, peanut butter fudge. Uh, to make some sausage balls, but I'm not going to make them till we get ready for Christmas. I don't want to have to put them in the freezer. But the candy and the banana bread, the banana bread, I can put in the deep freeze and bring it out. But I want to get it all done. Then I'm going to give each grandchild a little bit of money, great grandchildren a little bit of money. But I've got 10, uh, 3 children and 7 grandchildren. I'm going to make lilies and send it, give those for Christmas. So they'll enjoy that. So I'm going to get off from here. Well, I got 3 in here now. I'll just stay. I'm up to almost 40 minutes. So it's been a while since I've done a live stream. So I had done live streams and didn't have no thing several years ago. I'd done a live stream, and I had a bunch of people in my live stream, and somebody called and said my grandson had killed me. And the police wound up on my door. So I didn't do a live stream for a long time, but I've got a location on my VIP or whatever it is. It'll show I'm at someplace else. So I don't want that to happen no more. It kind of unnerved me. But they come in, looked around, and they found out I didn't have my grandson. I said, my grandson don't even live with me. But he had been here at one time visiting, and he stayed all night. And I guess they thought maybe they'd say it, but I wouldn't be. I wouldn't do nobody that way. But some people don't care. So there's a lot of people out there that always tries to ruin it for everybody else. But I'm gonna get off from here. Get up. I got to wash clothes before I start baking and get them washed. And my grandson cleaned up my house for me when he come Thanksgiving because I was down and didn't feel like cooking, and I did cook. And but grandson's come and stayed 3 days, and he cleaned up my house just like a woman, and washed dishes and cleaned up the kitchen. And he's a blessing. He's 32 years old. He's got a bad heart. He's got a defibrillator, and it keeps his heart in rhythm. But he can't drive because if when that defibrillator starts kicking his heart back in rhythm, he couldn't drive because he may have a wreck. So, but he can do everything else and help clean and everything. But I'm going to say goodbye, and I hope everybody has a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And thank you so much for coming and being with me today. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and God bless each one of you.